You guys clapping, laughing, cheering, encouraging their good behaviour is obviously making it clear to them that that's something that we want to see again in the future. The trainers feeding them pieces of fish, giving them a pat at the back, using verbal praise like you would do with a pet dog. All those forms of praise work very well for the animals that we have here at the show, and it's all positive reinforcement. Another system that we use to train them is known as target training. This, everyone, is a target, quite simply a stick with a excuse you. A stick with a point on the end. The first thing we ever teach the sea lions to do is just touch the point with their nose. Then they get positive reinforcement. Well done, somebody over there. Well done. You get the idea. Touch the rod, touch the rod, touch the rod. But in time, it doesn't take long. Eventually, they will start to do this. They'll follow the target around with their nose and their head. Merlin's very quick with it now. Good boy. Stay nice and still. Perfect. That was a very good example. Now you might be wondering, why do we even train them to follow the target? This is what we're aiming towards. For it to start to act like an invisible lead in a sense. Wherever it goes, the idea is that the sea lion isn't too far behind. You can train the sea lions to actually lay down as well. So if we place the target onto the ground, Merlin follows it there like so, and it allows the trainers to check the sea lions all over their body. If the vet needs to look at them, exactly the same scenario, we can have a thorough analysis where generally they're focused and not distracted by anything else going on around them. He does need to keep his nose on the target, which now he is doing because he was fidgeting with his head. Very well done, ending on a good note there, Merlin. Well done. He's going to show you a front flipper stand now. He's got to transfer all of his body weight just onto his two front flippers. So let's see if he can give this a try. It's showing you strength in their flippers, of course, their chest, shoulders, back, flexibility of their spine. He always leans too far forward with it though. Try it again. We can definitely do a better version of that. Not bad. Perfect! Can you tell I'm an assistant trainer? Right, what we'll try next is balancing. It's an activity that's very common to see at any sea lion show, and something that Merlin, when he was a youngster, did really struggle with. He's become quite good at balancing on objects on his nose now. So, today we'll use the basketball. He's got to catch it, so I'm not going to put it on his nose. Let's see if he can manage to save it himself. Ready? Catch that. Wow. Well done, a good little save there, wasn't it, guys? Now let's see if he can hold that ball there for as long as I explain how he's able to. It's all to do with his whiskers. They are very sensitive to movement and vibration. Every time the ball rolls off his nose, he can feel that on his whiskers and he adjusts his head. It's that simple. In the wild, they will use their whiskers to find and catch prey. So let's say the water's murky and they can't see animals such as fish swimming around. They can pick up the motion that a fish's tail makes as it swims along in the environment with those very sensitive whiskers. Now he's making it look easy, isn't he? At first he's very shaky with it, but we've certainly gained better control of that ball. One thing I will point out before we finish this part of the exercise is in the past we've actually had confusion with members of the audience related to the customers thinking that sea lions in the wild will balance objects on their nose. They won't. They have the capability of learning the skill, but only in a training environment like this, and they don't all master it. Our oldest sea lion has never managed to balance anything on his nose. Now he has held that there for a very long time. Well done to you. I think you broke the record then, Merlin. So what I'm going to do is make it more challenging for him now. Whenever the sea lions become good at something, it's important that we alter things around, make them more difficult, to keep them stimulated because they are so intelligent. So I'm going to throw the ball into the water this time. If it makes a splash around the edge, I can only apologise in advance, guys. Ready, Merl? Off you go. Let's see if we can retrieve it from the water. So it obviously requires a lot more concentration and effort. He's made it look easy. To prove it wasn't a fluke, I'll throw it to a different area of the pool. It does make it look very easy indeed, but you'll notice he can have quite zigzag swimming motions when he's heading back towards the stage. Very well done for a second time. So we're going to put his skills to the test even further now and see if Merlin can manage to balance the ball on his nose whilst doing a front flipper stance, so putting the two exercises together. He's the only sea lion here at the show that can do this. Ready? Catch that. So we're off to a good start. Now let's see if he can manage to point his toes at the same time. Well done. It's an even better example, really, isn't it, than the original front flipper stance. Do you want to do it on the floor? Okay. Right, you hold that there. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't drop it on the floor straight away, so it gives me a chance to stand here. Very well done. Good ball. Now, he really has been a little star out here, but he's got one final activity that he'd like to show you. We've saved it till last because it really is his grand finale. He's going to do a backwards somersault, roughly in the centre of the pool, above the water. So you stay over there, that's it, wait there. Gets very impatient, he gets excited about doing this one. Stay there. Right, don't blink anybody, get your cameras ready and peel your eyes. Ready, Merlin? Hang on!
Whoa!
Set off yet. Mischief.
Hit.
I can't believe this is Right, let's start again. Because what can happen is if you don't train the animals to do it at the time you ask them, they'll just start doing all sorts of different things during the show. Which obviously is fun, but it means the trainer's sort of struggling with the activities then. So wait there, wait. 3, 2, 1, go! As high as you can!
Whoa!
And you just a little slide at the end.
Hit.
Right, he really has been a little star out here. So please do give him one final round of applause. He'll give you all the way to 5. And he will actually be back out at the end of the show to join you with some of our other sea lions. But for now, he is heading off backstage because we are going to be joined by the oldest and largest sea lion.